on my 50th birthday, I did what I like most in life, which I just stayed home and worked on my farm with a beautiful woman. And we had a nice dinner, and my son came over, and it was really awesome. And then I didn't know, but there was a double rainbow in San Francisco, and it was over a baseball stadium. There's some good shots with the baseball stadium full of people and the double rainbow. And so, how many people there didn't know about my video, or didn't know about the whole meme before that rainbow came? And how many knew after? They all did, right? Everyone in that stadium knew, but they didn't know that it was my 50th birthday, right? So when that comes out, I think that's going to be interesting to so many people, because it had to have been powerful, and people were all connecting to me.
Right.
When they find out that's my 50th birthday, they're going to go, oh shit.
What does it mean?
Yeah, right? And then also, here's the other thing. So my son and Lisa here watched the sunset or the moonrise together, and there was visions in that moonrise. I saw what looked like a city burning, and what I said was, oh my God, that's LA burning. That was kind of my reaction, because I know what it looks like from the distance to be in LA and see like the backdrop of the city, and if it was on fire, it's what it looked like in the moon, in the clouds, the light from the clouds and the moonlight as it was coming up behind my mountain. So, okay, so I didn't have the right camera to photograph that ready, so I didn't catch it. We just watched it. And so the next day we went to go pick up my daughter from work. On the way back, we saw, and if you look at the pictures, and I'll put them in here, we saw it looked like fire. It looked like a big forest fire. So yeah,
so there's a definite fire theme going on here.
Yeah, right. And so the rainbow was a promise that the earth would not be destroyed by flood again. And I'm seeing fire.
So
what does it mean? And you know, I think back to like biblical times when people said they saw visions. Well, I think that's what's going on. And luckily, I'm able to catch them on video. I couldn't catch the moonlight one, but wow, look at all these jags. So I couldn't catch that moonlight one, but the next day was powerful. I mean, so tell what you think, like what it was like to be there with me.
Watching the
like watching the moon rise and that sunset colors. Say what you feel we're thinking or something about that whole thing.
Yeah,
to you. I want to put it on you.
Oh my God, I'm on the spot. Yeah, it was pretty awesome, because we were waiting for the clouds to clear so that we could see the moonrise, but instead we were just getting the amazing light and shadows reflected onto the clouds from the moon coming up behind the mountain. And yeah, it was really quite a visual display, and we had the lightning going every now and then in the background as well, which was pretty awesome. So yeah, it was really cool. I saw a lot of faces, you know, coming out of there, and yeah, it was very powerful.
So, but at one point, did it look like there was a fire?
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like the trees were all on fire.
Right.
Big inferno.
Right. Oh shit. And you know, okay, so here's the other thing. I'm gonna put a link to it. The video I did right after the double rainbow video is a video where I talk about fire hitting in LA. Or not fire, if earthquake hitting in LA during Santa Ana winds. And I'm like, if that happens, LA is gonna burn. And so I'm saying that, I'm putting that out there, that during the next Santa Ana winds, if you want to, okay, I would not be in LA. If I went down to LA and Santa Ana winds came, I would leave. So I'm not going to say anything more than that. But
you're just putting it out there.
I'm putting it out there. What seems like it's adding up to me. You know what I mean? I worked for Alley County Fire Department. I was a firefighter. I fought fires in Santa Ana winds, and I know what it's like. And LA is going to burn up if an earthquake hits during Santa Ana winds. So if Santa Ana winds come, I would see if I can get out of town for a few days. And if not, and you're there during the Santa Ana winds, and an earthquake hits, know that you have very little time to save your ass. You know that it's going to be an emergency, and that most of the people in LA are going to die. Okay? Alright, that's what I'm going to say. I don't know that it's going to happen. It may not. But that's kind of the things that I'm putting together from what I'm feeling in the universe. So I could be wrong. Don't think that oh yeah, because I said it, yeah, that's going to be true. But there is Santa Ana winds in LA, and there is earthquakes in LA, and I know that if they combine, it's gonna devastate the place. So that's what I'm thinking. So I just finished that rant, and as soon as she put the camera away, a rainbow bus came by, or a bus with a rainbow on it came by. And I've been saying, because the rainbows come, because of the rainbows, it's proving what I'm saying. And bam, there's a rainbow.
Right,
that's like more confirmation, right? Of course, it could be just a bus driving by that just happened to have a rainbow on the side of it. It's possible.
But in Rainbow Land.
But it was good timing.
Yeah.
All right.